So I came to Canada last year, and within 1 month of landing here, I got my first job as a part-time retail associate in a paint store, Sherwin-Williams. I worked there for 4 months, and just within those 4 months, Canada provided me the opportunity of my life, and I got hired on a full-time job position as a product specialist and a fitness coach in a global herbal supplement company. So yes, Canada is a land of opportunity, and every year hundreds and thousands of people all around the world get this opportunity. They become permanent resident of this country and start their new life. This year has been no different. In the first quarter of 2020, almost 74,000 people got their permanent residency for Canada. Yes, the viral infection and lockdown definitely slowed down the process, but it did not stop the immigration process at all. The immigration process is still going on a positive note. In this video, I'm going to provide you the information about top 7 countries from where Canada is going to be getting all the skilled immigrants and giving them the permanent residency. So make sure you watch this video till the end to find out if your country feature in that priority list of Canadian immigration or not. As I mentioned about opportunities, I quickly want to tell you guys that when the opportunity knocks at your door, you should be ready with your skill set. And on that note, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor for this video, Skillshare.
Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including illustrations, design, photography, video, web development, digital marketing, interior decoration, marketing management, you name it, and they have the courses. Skillshare classes include a combination of video lessons and a class project. It has classes to fit your schedule and skill level. And what more, you can learn it from the comfort of your home either by using the Skillshare app on your mobile phone, on your tablet, on your laptop or your computers. My favorite course on YouTube right now is YouTube SEO, how to rank your videos higher. And that is what is the most important for my business as a YouTuber, and I genuinely appreciate every bit of information that I'm getting from Skillshare.
And guys, the good news is that first 1000 subscribers or viewers of this channel are going to get 2 months of premium Skillshare membership absolutely free. I'll provide the link in the description. Just click on that link and join Skillshare for free for 2 months. And even after 2 months of free subscription, guys, the monthly subscription of Skillshare comes to lesser than $10 a month, which is a great value for money. So don't waste any more time. Quickly click the link in the description. And now I'll take you to my newsroom where I will share that incredible information with you all. So let's go to my newsroom. Hey guys, I'm Jake. Welcome to our channel. So when it comes to Canadian immigration, it is very important for all of you to understand which are those top countries from where Canada is getting most of its immigrants. And obviously in the current scenario, the next big question is the lockdown situation and travel restrictions are going to affect the priority list of those countries or not. In order to answer that question, I'm going to share with you guys some statistical data from the past and as well as the current immigration process that is going on. Now, in the beginning of the year 2020, the Immigration Minister, Mr. Marco Mendicino, announced that Canada would welcome approximately 1 million new immigrants in the span of 2 years. Of course, keeping in mind the current lockdown and the travel restriction, the immigration process has definitely slowed down, but it hasn't stopped. The application process is still going on a slow and steady pace. As I mentioned earlier, in the first quarter of 2020, almost 74,000 new immigrants got the invitation to apply for permanent residency to Canada. Now, out of those 74,000 new immigrants to Canada, almost 24% were from India, making India the #1 country getting the invitation to apply for permanent residency in Canada. There are 3 main reasons for India to be on top of the list in getting the ITAs, and the reason number 1 is that many of Indian citizens, they are fluent in English and it's not very difficult for them to qualify for IELTS examination. And then second, the educational qualifications are at par with Canadian benchmark. And third is that most of the Indian citizens, they possess those required skills which are needed for economic development in Canada. At the second spot, we have China. A lot of ITAs have been issued to residents from China. In fact, in the year 2020, the immigration from China has significantly increased in comparison to the year 2019. So, out of the 74,000 new immigrants in 2020, almost 10% came from China. At number 3 spot, we have Philippines. The immigrants from Philippines accounted for almost 7 to 7.5% out of 74,000 new immigrants to Canada in the first quarter of 2020. At number 4 spot, we have USA. Yes, a lot of immigrants are coming from USA as well because as you all know, the difficulties in getting the green card in USA right now. So a lot of Indian residents are also coming from USA to Canada. After US, we have Nigeria. A lot of immigrants are getting invitation to apply from Nigeria as well. Then at number 6, we have Pakistan and followed by Syria, France, Iran and Brazil. So now the big question is that is the lockdown situation or the travel restrictions going to impact the priorities of the countries where Canada would issue the invitation to apply, and how will it impact you and your country of origin? So in that case, I would like to say that yes, to a certain extent, it depends on the conditions in your country. What are the travel restrictions or lockdown situation happening there? But if I talk about Canada immigration process, the way it is going on in the current situation of lockdown as well. So as of now, the most number of ITAs for PR have been issued to applicants from the Canadian experience class, and the current trend is actually exactly the same as it was before the lockdown happened. India is still leading the way even for Canadian experience class, and also the other countries as I mentioned in the list of India, China, Philippines, US, Nigeria. So the order is pretty much the same in the current situation also. So I would say that even in the second half of the year 2020, keeping the current trend in mind, the top 7 countries would be India, China, Philippines, US, Nigeria, Pakistan, Syria, France, Iran and Brazil, and so on and so forth. So my humble advice to all of you is that carry on with your application process, because even the application process is a 6 to 9 months process. By the time you get through with your application process, the travel restrictions and everything would be in order and you would be able to come to Canada at the right time. Alright guys, so that was all from my newsroom, and I'm gonna see you guys again with some more important update to make your life easier and happier. If you like this video, kindly press the like button. If you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe it. Alright guys, have a good life.